Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land.
And the counter is on.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Bale.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Khan trying to... Oh, what has happened here?
Deep cross.
He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Foden. And it's Hazard.
Mbappe,
there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for a runner. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Foden! Foden! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Van Dijk. And it's Hazard. Indonesia finding their passes. And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. Now there's a shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Adams with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold, he has found a way through. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Park Ji-sung clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Foden. And this is Bale. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Bale. Mbappe. Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rice.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Going for goal! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 3,
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He could be in here. In with the challenge.
Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
And the score is 1-0.
They want to be quick to recover this.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bale ready to try one.
Well, the angle and the distance are both precisely as they were before. So what about the outcome?
He's got against the crossbar.
there will be
Park
1
Ji-sung.
minute added time.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Park Ji-sung. This is promising. He's tried one! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Special presentation featuring
Indonesia
our guest
leading a
performance
cagey game
today.
here. It's
Substitution
had its
in
moments,
progress.
and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Can he finish? In for the pieces!
And that is wildly off target.
Mbappe really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous.
Hazard!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the through ball.
Corner then.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
They've played it short.
That is good strength. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Driving on and making good progress. Azar. Hazard purring through the gears. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Park Ji-sung goes steaming forward. Now it's Torres.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks a decent... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Van Dijk. Rodri. Now Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence.
Real chance! He scores!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Rodri, Foden.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Look at the space here. That's very neat. Azar. That's tidy. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.